Hi, my name is Tony from Commerce, the water company. Today I'm going to show you how to change the filters on your reverse osmosis drinking water system. The first thing you'll want to do when you service the system is to shut the feed water off. It's usually located behind the system, usually with an orange hose, not always, but it's going to be connected to a cold water line. You want to make sure that valve is shut off. The next thing you want to do is drain all of the water out of your holding tank. That's done by simply opening the faucet and letting it run till it stops. Once the water stops, we will want to set the pressure in the tank. There's a air valve on the bottom of the tank that should be set around 7 or 8 psi when the tank is empty. You can pressurize this with an air compressor, but I recommend using a small hand pump or a bike pump and simply inflating it to 8 psi. When that's done, simply put the tank back. Make sure you shut the valve on the top of the tank off at this point. Now we'll change the filters. You want to have a couple towels handy because we're going to get some water. There are 3 filters on this system. There's a pre-filter, an RO membrane, and a post-filter. The annual routine maintenance is the pre and the post-filter. The RO membrane is usually good for several years. We'll make sure we do one at a time because all 3 are different. There's a label on each filter that you can simply match up with the one that's there. The filters remove with a little squirt and a quarter turn. The new one simply goes in place. The post filter is the same way. Quarter turn, little squirt of water, and replace the post filter. They go back on with a quarter turn. Once that's done, you can turn your water feed back on and turn your tank valve back on. It will take several hours for the tank to repressurize. At that point, I recommend draining the tank again to flush the filters. Not all systems are set up this way, but in concept and principle, they're all the same. There's a feed valve, a tank. Some are located in the basement, some are back in the corner of the sink. This one happens to be on a nice fancy little stand here. But the way you do it is the same with all of the systems. I do recommend changing the pre and the post filter once a year. I also recommend every few years having a technician come out and sanitize the system. We have a chlorine solution we run through the tank, through the lines to make sure everything's sanitary. I recommend having a tech do that every 2 to 3 years. If you have any questions on this or would like to set up an appointment to have a technician come out, please contact Commerce at 763-252-7701 or visit us at www.commerce.com. We service the entire Twin Cities metro area and we look forward to your call. Thank you very much.